Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be reacting to some more JonTron, and it's going to be JonTron StarCade Episode 6 Yoda Stories. Oh Jesus, why do I feel like this is a scene in Star Wars when Luke Skywalker says to Yoda, "I'm not afraid," and Yoda says, "Oh, you will be. You will be." And that's how I feel right about now. I feel very afraid because I don't know what to expect. Apart from Yoda stories are self-explanatory. But yeah, it could. I don't know if it's gonna be a book, a game, a video game. I don't know what to expect. So it could be a Yoda Stories, a video game. I've never seen anything like that. I've never heard of anything like that. So I'm actually really curious and fascinated to see what the hell this is all about and how they're gonna do this. But yeah, let's check out the video, shall we? Let's go. Oh boy, here we go. Let's go. Why do I have a feeling this is gonna suck? The force is telling me this is gonna suck.
Thank you for joining us on this special edition of StarCade. Now, I didn't want to spoil the surprise, but we have a very special guest joining us here today. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hey,
Hey,
Yoda.
dude, it's the real Yoda. What's up, man? How's it going? How you doing, dude? What's up?
And I'm to understand that you're here to promote your new book, Green and Clean.
Green and
An
clean.
inspirational story.
Mean,
it is.
green, and
Yo,
clean.
here's all you gotta know. I did a lot of crazy stuff. I was a crazy guy, you know what I'm saying, man? I broke a lot of couches. I hurt a lot of people. Yo, dude, listen up, listen. I was a bad guy, dude. I used to be a bad egg, you know? Used to go around and hurt people with my hands physically. Used to attack me in the eyes and stuff. But now I'm changed. I'm a good guy now. I'm a good egg. I was in a dark place, man. I was in a dark, dark place. I found my inner force. Whenever I feel like going crazy and just screaming or something like crazy like that, I just realize I gotta calm down, dude.
If there was a message to be taken from all of this, what kind of advice would you give?
I was there. I was where
Eat
you
your
are
vegetables?
now, dude. Mom had a fight again. Dog died. Got hit by a car. Dad puts a cigarette out of your brain. I know what it's like, man. I know what it's like to be there. You feel like looking down and your eyes bulge out because you see that long
Jesus.
weed sitting there. You start licking your lips and you think you can just take it and start smoking it, dude. It's like I say, anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Suffering leads to back to anger again. It's a big thing. You can check out my new YouTube channel, Green Boys. We do all kinds of crazy stuff.
Green
There's like
Boys.
crazy prank videos.
Oh no, Yoda! Oh no,
Absolutely
that's wrong.
inspirational. Now, thank you for
Could
coming
you
on the
beat up
program,
Yoda?
Yoda, and stay clean, huh? Be a role model
Green
for
and
all these
clean.
kids out there in the galaxy.
So stop judging me with them eyes, dude. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know who I've killed.
Oh my God, that was
Gone? Where'd
disturbing.
he go? Did you see him get in his car? Did he leave? Don't let him back in. I don't know if it was him, who it was. The bathroom's in chaos. I mean, I'm trying to brush my hair.
I know they
Get ready
did
for the
that
show. There's
because
doodle speckles
that's
all over
how
the mirror. I mean, that's
that's how they disappear
That was awkward.
into the
And that's
force.
not even the first book Yoda's written. That title goes to the 1997 mistake of nature that is Yoda
Star
Stories
Wars
for
Yoda
Windows
Stories. Wow.
95, where promises of Yoda watching you breathe in your sleep are guaranteed. Is that so? Whose bright
What?
idea was this one?
It just looks
Really,
like an
you gotta
old
give credit
man.
to the person who
The
decided
hell?
to aggressively trademark this property.
Trademark.
They knew. Okay, they knew they were going to
Why
do
does
a little
Yoda look
Stories 2, Yoda Stories
sort
3
of
up in here. They did not
human-like?
want to waste this opportunity. They could see ahead.
Doesn't look
Unlike
like a
Yoda
puppy.
here,
He
who's
looks like
clearly
a-
anxious about his own future, looking like Bill Murray in Lost in
Yeah,
Translation.
it does, doesn't it? It looks a little bit more
Whoa,
human.
Watch where you're flying that thing. You might accidentally knock Yoda back out of his catatonic state. This game is really bizarre because even though it is legitimately made by LucasArts, it has this Windows 95 stock game look to it. It plays in a window
yes.
and has that gray, boxy desktop aesthetic. In the marketing for this game, they proclaim it to be the second game in their LucasArts Desktop Adventure series. Wait, what? This isn't the only one? The first one apparently being Indiana Jones and his Desktop Adventures. No joke, that's the
boy.
real name. Literally billions of
Billions.
possible games!
Literally billions.
Billions.
All on this conveniently one small disc. Billions of lies.
Billions
Contrary to
of
popular
bullshit.
understanding, though, Desktop Adventures just refers to Indiana Jones sitting at his desk catching up on his unpaid bills. I actually have one of the cutscenes right here.
Overages. Why did it have to be overages?
Indy, can we afford groceries this month?
I don't know. Get off my back!
All these adventures, and for what? Oh, but it looks nice on the mantle.
On the mantle? Yeah, it does look good on the mantle, because I put it there. You think I don't know it looks good on the mantle?
Oh, what a big man, resorting to violence as usual.
Hey, honey, I have an idea. Let's play a game. It's called Who Bought What? How you win? You point to one thing in this house you bought with your own money.
I'm going to my mother's.
That's a bit heavy for
Oh,
a kid's
boy.
game. Who approved that? These games were not meant to have any sort of central story. They were made as more of a time killer in the same way that Chip's Challenge or Minesweeper were. That's why they kind of look the same.
Minesweeper,
Now, I'm not
Jesus,
just
I
saying
remember
that
that.
either. This was a selling point, all right? They were proud of this. They put it on the back of the
They
box.
stamped it.
Playable. Goodbye, Solitaire.
I was waiting for them to make a sequel to this.
They seem to have used a picture here from Chewbacca's swimsuit edition.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
wait, this is apparently just a
disturbing.
standard pose Chewbacca does for some reason. Who
Oh,
knew?
that's the chess
The game
pose
is
he
procedurally
does.
generated, meaning that the world builds as you play.
That's
It's
the pose he
actually
does
pretty impressive
at the
for year
chess
it was
scene.
made in. The idea is that no two playthroughs are supposed to be alike, and each separate game is meant to be completed in a short sitting. When you enter the game, you have to find Yoda, and each time he gives you a unique mission. And as for Luke, he,
This
well,
is
he's looking
whoa.
a bit,
That's
how
like a
you say,
bobblehead.
Gremlin-esque this time around.
This is
To use anything in
scary.
this game, you first
I'm
have to
afraid.
drag onto the action slot, and then that's the only thing you'll be able to use for the time being. R2-D2, spelled
Sound effects are
R2
alright.
in this game for some
R2.
reason, tells you about all the game's various inner workings. Drop me on anything you find confusing, and I'll give you some hints. Finally, I'll get some answers on this.
Physics relative. No!
Hey, you're looking a bit...
Damn.
What is it,
How could you
claustrophobic or
destroy
sunken in
that
there?
poor thing?
Oh, was the quest... So the quest is you turning into a cylinder of feces? Oh,
copper
no, that's just a sample
cylinder?
of carbonite. Okay, easy mistake. I guess I screwed up. But you can see where I might have gone wrong there. Yeah, Luke, I think you might need a bit more practice before you go out into the fray with that thing. Man, it's really, I mean, did anyone hear a pin drop around
Jesus.
here? You know, a little sound, a little anything would have helped this along nicely. I know you were trying to outdo Solitaire here, but you could have, you know, at least added the shuffling
Add-
sound of the
add
cards
music
to break up the
or
existential silence.
Add some birds or...
Oh,
add
that's
some
good, though. They
sort of-
remember to put the sound of him jerking off into the woods there. That's a necessary one.
Takes a whole new meaning
Oh,
of
okay, finally.
beating
some
around the
familiar
bush.
music. Huh? Did I go deaf halfway through that? Would it have hurt to let that bad boy have a
Going
couple
around
more
here.
measures and play out the
That's what I
song?
told you.
Be sure we don't meet
Yeah, the song was
outside,
only for
young
about
one.
5
Oh,
seconds.
Okay, well, very rarely is a phrase like that followed by anything legal or moral. What? What is going on here? These guys are bouncing wall to wall before I can even walk up to them. What are they even doing? They're so indecisive.
This is
Yoda, can you go back to the
bizarre.
library, pick out a better story? Okay, this one ain't so compelling. I don't know if this is obvious, but I genuinely got no idea what I'm doing in this game.
The bobblehead thing reminds me of Wayne's World,
What's
the
that noise?
game.
What? I found a blaster in this
You're
Banta's
not.
asshole. They are too. Why don't you tell me about that? That might be interesting. What's this guy been eating?
Oh boy. It's been eating
Who is
guns.
Who is winning this? This is chaos.
That's dried poo.
Excuse me,
That was
can you run that
shaped
by
like
me one more
poo.
time?
What kind of sound is that for the act of killing someone? That's not satisfying.
I
That
lost
sounds
all
like someone
hope
getting a
when-
butt plug removed. I mean, there's only
It
like
does,
7
doesn't it?
sound effects in this whole game. You're already low on sound real estate. You're gonna pick that? For
Yeah,
Christ's sake.
it's not. Yeah, it's not
The
exciting.
game has multiple worlds and environments to explore. I've seen Dagobah, Tatooine, Mos Eisley, and Hoth. It's all about problem solving. Get this item to do that thing, talk to that character, and so on. Oh, and the people you meet along the way. Let me tell
Ooh.
you. I'm kind of
That's like
nervous.
fucking
I was
Freddy
looking for
Krueger's
treasure in
face.
these ruins when a wall collapsed. It nearly killed me. Here, take this ore drill.
Wow, thanks for this gift.
Okay.
But also, do you need medical attention?
Yeah. Well, he did say almost.
What? Oh, you couldn't tell what happened there? Wasn't it obvious?
No.
Right. Well, the answer here is clear. Is that I give up. I'm not playing anymore. Good night. See you later. Have a sweet dreams, gremlin boy.
Oh, finally.
Oh, look at that. I got a perfect Yoda.
Perfect, Yoda.
You know what that means.
Ooh. The fuck? That's creepy. Oh boy. Ah, Jesus. Okay, that's the end of the video. That was JonTron StarCade Episode 6, Yoda Stories. I was scared. I was afraid because I thought it was actually going to be much more worse than it is. But you know what? It's alright. I mean, the game is alright for what it was at the time. It's nothing special, nothing amazing. Would I play it today? Absolutely not. However, you know, it is what it is for what it was at the time. That's a little bit of a tongue twister there. Yeah. As for I was expecting a little bit more music. I mean, the music only played for like 5 seconds. So they only do that because they probably had to pay like a music license fee or something. I don't know. I just don't get it. And yeah, the sounds, it's very strange. It's not your usual usual sounds. I mean, then again, it all comes down to Darth Vader turning into a fucking scorpion. So after you've seen that, the sound sort of, it's okay. I mean, why not? At this point, why not have these weird sound effects and all this weird bizarreness? I mean, I've seen everything. I've seen Darth Vader turn into a scorpion. I've seen Jar Jar Binks do a bloody techno dance. Now I've seen the lightsaber, or when you kill an enemy, it makes this weird whoop sounds like something like pulling out a butt plug sound or something like that. Very strange. But yeah, what more could you ask for? But still, Jesus Christ, have mercy. I would not play this game. Absolutely not. It looks very fascinating, very interesting for the time. But that was Yoda Stories. I was expecting a little bit more of a Yoda story. I was expecting a little bit more of Yoda's wisdom. Yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give a like, comment down below, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.